Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2013 Chevrolet Traverse and I will show you how to remove the front driver door panel. Now this video should apply to Chevy Traverses made from 2013 all the way up to 2017. It might even apply to 2009 to 2012, but there was a facelift in 2013. So I'm not sure if everything is the same or not, because they made lots of small changes during these years. So please watch this video, but if you have a newer or older model, make sure everything looks the same like on my vehicle. If it's not, then there might be additional screw or something like that. And also, if this video was helpful, please consider supporting the channel by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, or becoming a channel member. Okay, now I'm doing this for the first time as well, and I will be recording how I work, and I will try to explain and show what I'm doing. So first thing I will remove, there is this plastic cover which is probably covering a screw, and to remove this you can use a flat screwdriver, but in that case you have to be careful, or ideally you would use something like plastic trim remover. That way you will not do any damage. So the idea is just to pop out this plastic piece, right? Okay, and here's this piece. It has a couple of plastic tabs. Then let's see if there is a screw inside. And there are two screws inside, probably holding this panel. I'll try to zoom in. Yeah, there are two screws. So what I will do, I will remove those, but honestly I'm not really sure if they are holding the panel or not, because they're kind of unusual, but I will remove them anyways. Okay, now to remove these two screws you will need a torx T30 socket, extension, and a ratchet. Okay, now these are the screws, and once you have them out, the next step will be also to remove this small plastic cover just behind the door handle, right? So there is also like a small opening just there in the corner. You just want to pop it out using plastic trim remover or a flat screwdriver. Okay, so here it is. So I was able to damage mine a bit while trying to pop it out. I couldn't do it with a plastic trim tool, so I used the screwdriver. So be careful here, and this is how it looks, right? There's just a couple of clips holding it in place, right? And once you remove that, again you will have one torx T30 screw just inside there. So remove that one. Okay, and this is the screw, same type like the other two. And now actually this door panel seems to be quite loose. And I don't see any other screws holding it right now. So actually first I will try to pop out this plastic cover right here. I'll use my pry tool and see, there might be one more screw hiding behind that. Okay, so to pop out this and rest of the panel I will be using this large pry tool. If you don't have it, again you can use a flat screwdriver or anything you have handy, but this is like ideal tool, right? Like I said, I will just pop out this thing just to see if there is something behind it that I should be removing, but I don't see anything, just a couple of metal clips, and this is pretty much just the cover for the door mirror, so I will not be touching that really. So the next step is to pop out this door panel all around, right? There you have to be careful while doing this, because there is a bunch of, usually, like I've never did this on this vehicle, but usually there's a bunch of like plastic clips, metal clips holding this panel in place, and you don't want to break those clips, right? So the idea is you just want to kind of pry it all around until it's loose, and you can pop it off, and then you can disconnect everything else. Now the reason why I'm not touching this To my knowledge, from 2009 to 2012 Traverse, this whole piece just pops out, but from 2013 and up, this piece is actually riveted into the door panel, and I'm removing all these just to remove this power window switch. So this is something to keep in mind. Yeah, so my idea is to remove this complete panel and then remove this switch from the inside of the panel, because I think I cannot pop this out on this vehicle. Older model, 2012, yes, you can pop this out and then remove the panel if you have to, but 2013 and up, no. Okay, so I was able to pop it off here. I'm gonna show you now. If you can see, there is a couple of these, you see, like white clips. That's what I said, you have to be careful not to break this stuff. If you break it, you won't be able to install this panel back on. So this is the idea, right? You just have to go all around and pop it. You see there's a bunch of these clips. Trying to work with one hand and record with the other one. Okay, beautiful. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now the whole panel should be kind of off. Okay, now once you finally have all this off, you kind of want to grab the panel here and you want to lift it up to get this power lock button out from this hole, right? So you have to lift the panel up so you don't break this. Okay, mine is not out all the way yet. This is the idea. Okay, see, now this has to get out, so you have to lift the panel up to be able to release this, and then the panel should be completely loose after that. Now the next thing is just to disconnect the wiring and the door handle in case you're replacing the whole door panel. Okay, now to release the door handle, I'll have to use both of my hands for that. I'm just explaining what has to be done. Hope you can see this, it's quite sunny outside. You see right here, there is just like a black thingy inside. Now you have to use your pliers and just press onto this little black plastic thing. You have to press it together and then disconnect the ball from the handle and pull this cable out. Okay, so it's not really complicated, but you need like a small pliers to be able to squeeze this these two pins together. I'll show it to you once I remove it. Okay, so I have it off now. So here is the idea. You see, you have to push these two pins together like that and then pull this this cable out. You have to remove it from this hole, right? And once you do that, then you can easily just remove this ball from the door handle. So see, the ball is gonna be right here. So first you have to push that two pins to pull the cable out through here, then lift it up and then remove the ball through this opening out. And that's it. That's how you disconnect the door handle. And now the next thing is just to disconnect these cables. Now I'll show you this as well. Now in case you're just removing the panel, all you have to do, you have to disconnect these two cables. There's like a pin on top of it here, so you want to press it and pull out, and same thing on the green one as well. So see, just disconnect it here, and now this panel is completely loose and you can remove it right from the vehicle. If you're replacing this switch, then or you have to disconnect this switch, you have three connectors here, same thing. This one, you'll just push this pin inside and pull it out. I have to use both of my hands to do this one. This one, there's like a small black pin on top, just disconnect it. And this last one, there's also like a pin right here holding it in place, right? So just have to kind of leave this black pin over this gray pin, and then you'll be able just to disconnect it. Actually, you see, pull this out all the way. I'm gonna show it to you once again. Now just want to pull this out like this and then push here in the middle of the black pin and disconnect it. And this one, like I said, you just have to push this white piece inside and then pull it out. I have to use both of my hands to push with one hand and just pull out with the other hand, but it's quite simple. Okay, so I'll show you again. So the idea is just to push this thing in, push it in and then pull out. And that's how you remove the panel, right? Yeah. And here it is. Okay, and for those of you who want to know, now you will see why I removed the door panel, because this piece is like, you see, it's like glued, riveted, whatever, right? So if you try to force it from the other side, you're gonna break it. And older models, you could just pop out all of these and you could change these switches in like 30 seconds. With these ones, nope. You have to do some work. You have to remove all of this to be able to access it. Now to remove this switch, you kind of just have to, so you have this, it's like a tabs inside here. You just have to kind of pop it out here and then pull it out. Again, I'll have to use both of my hands to do it, because you'll have two on the other side and two on this side. So this is the idea. Yep. Okay, and here it is. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.